Hey everyone in my Law of Attraction Key and Go Big Coach community. It's awesome to have you here. Let's talk about solitude today. So a lot of times people hear the word solitude and they mean solitude equals loneliness. That is not true. Solitude does not equal loneliness. Sometimes in solitude come the greatest inspirations, some really great attunement with yourself. And I've noticed that there are so many people that are incredibly uncomfortable with solitude. One of the ways that it tends to show up, or at least I've seen it show up in family and friends around me and just in the world around me, is when people have the opportunity to spend some alone time, and I truly see it as an opportunity to spend some alone time. We'll talk about that in a second. They freak out, and I get it, because we're kind of taught, no, don't be alone, don't be alone, don't be alone. What would you do? There's so much good to be found in there, but here's what happens when they freak out. They busy themselves. Suddenly, they have to run to this store and that store and do it. And it's not stuff that they have to do, and it's just they're busying themselves. They're distracting themselves until they're not alone anymore, until they can spend time with their friends or their mate or their business partner or whatever, or go see a movie, you know, that sort of thing. So where they feel surrounded by people and energy and all of that. Now here's the thing. This is a physical world, and a big part of this world is relationships. And without those relationships, I personally feel a lot of the color would be out of this world. You know, that is so much of how we exchange and learn about ourselves and learn about each other and grow. However, if you are 24/7 getting input from the outside world and from other people, so whether it's in person or on Facebook or whatever, where you're just surrounding yourself and constantly being inundated with other people and other people's energies and other people, what they're doing and what they're wanting and what they're needing and what they're, all of that stuff, all of that noise, you stop paying attention to yourself. You stop hearing yourself. And there is so much, I promise you, that is within you that wants to be known to you. And solitude is the place for that. There is no shame in solitude. There is beauty in solitude. Like I said, solitude does not equal loneliness. Solitude is the opportunity for connection with yourself. And I even mean 15 minutes of solitude. When you see it as that, when you go, oh my God, I have a chance to spend 15 minutes with myself. And that doesn't mean you need to be doing anything. You don't need to be like, okay, Kristen said I have 15 minutes here, so now I'm going to connect with myself. Like, it's not about that. It's just about being still. It's about turning everything off for a minute, letting all of the outer stuff stop coming in. Maybe just sit in nature, whatever it is for you. Go take a bath, go take a walk, just sit. I mean, when I was a kid, my mother would be like, you know, Kristen, what are you doing right now? And I'd be like, I don't know, I was just gonna go sit. It's our natural instinct to do that. And it freaks most of us out because we're told, don't do that at all. I'm saying, do that now, please. And it doesn't need to be hours and hours and hours of solitude. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You will find that you start to refuel in ways that allow you to then, when you are engaged with other people, it allows those moments to be so much fuller and richer and full of life and full of engagement because you're refueling and because you're getting in tune with who you are. And by the way, you will get in tune with who you are purely by being in solitude. And this means, by the way, don't turn on the TV, that's a distraction. Don't go on Facebook, that's a distraction. I would even suggest, now some people, and I even do this, I love reading, right? But there are times where if you need to start with reading, if you need to start with having something to do, totally cool. But eventually I would love, it would be so cool if you could literally leave me a comment and say, hey Kristen, I spent 5 minutes with myself today doing nothing. Just sitting. That would be so cool. Just sitting and looking at a tree. Just sitting and watching the squirrel do the weirdest thing. Like the other day I just sat and watched 2 squirrels chase each other around the trees, and I thought they are having the best time in the world. Like, it was so much fun to see that. And what happens then is you open yourself up. You open yourself up to receive the beauty of what's going on around you. You open yourself up to receive the beauty of what is happening within you. You open yourself up to inspiration. I mean, there are thoughts that will come to you often right after you've had those moments of solitude where you're like, oh, I just had the best idea. I want to take action on that idea. It allows you to quiet. It allows you to refuel. So I would love, do me a favor, leave me a comment, let me know, hey Kristen, yes, I'm on board. I'm going to spend 5 minutes with myself today. You know, stop looking at solitude as a dirty word. It's an awesome thing, and it allows your relationships to be that much better. And it allows you to be that much more in your entire life. And by the way, I am not saying don't spend time on Facebook and don't watch TV. I do both of those things. I'm just saying make sure that when you are given the opportunity to have a moment of solitude, that every once in a while you take it and you see it as that. You see it as an opportunity. It's not something to dread. It's something to embrace. Okay, for you and for everyone else. So that's it. So do me a favor, leave me a comment. Also, if you like this stuff, I've got a great free gift for you. So the way you will find that, if you are on my magazine, my online magazine, is you will find it below the video. You will see it right there. You'll be able to get it. It is completely free. It is to support you in all that we are doing here together. If you're on YouTube, you will see it in the description underneath. And if you are on the Facebook, you will see it probably above, but I also might put it in the comments below. You'll just see a link. You'll be able to go grab the free gift. It is yours as a gift from me to you so that you can continue expanding with this stuff. So if you like it, go grab that now. Leave me a comment. Say, hey, I love getting to know all of you guys. And I do get to know you through this, and I am in there commenting with you. So that's it. Let's get engaged. Let's do this together. We're all part of this awesome community, and that's it. Until the next time, keep going big.